Hi, everybody. I'm Robin, and these are my reflections. And today I'm here to talk about the Tarot of the Dance of Souls. This is a deck that I found on Amazon France and in French, and I have been looking at it for months. I've been watching the walkthroughs on YouTube, um, it just popped up on Amazon US in English, and I was like, "Yes, Amazon! I definitely want this," and I bought it. And I would say it was an impulse buy, but it was not. I have been down looking at the deck for months, so in French. But I didn't buy it in French because I was worried about the keywords being in French, and I would say about 70% of them I knew, and then there was that 30% that I didn't know, and then I was worried I wouldn't be able to write on the cards because they have this black kind of, I don't know, the French version I think has a different finish, but because of the black, I didn't know. I looked at paint markers to maybe use a white paint. I mean, I went down a whole rabbit hole, y'all. So I was so happy to see this pop up in English and solve all my problems. So I bought it immediately, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I'll put the Amazon link in the description box below. As always, Amazon affiliate link. If you decide to get it from Amazon, I love it if you use the link. It helps me, gives me a couple of cents, doesn't cost you anything. All you need to do is click it and add it to your cart after you sign in and check out within the hour. And I get a few cents directly from Amazon. It doesn't cost you anything. So, but anyways, I want to show you the deck. So it is not a tarot deck per se, as much as it's an oracle deck with a tarot major arcana and keywords, but I didn't find they go in the order of the tarot. So we'll take a look when I was looking at the walkthrough, but we'll take a look together. So it says, imagined by artist Layla Rajib, the Tarot of the Dance of Souls is a unique combination of a classic tarot and a divinatory oracle. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think it's mostly oracle with a tarot major arcana, but we'll take a look. With an original and modern interpretation of the traditional symbols, this deck invites you to let go and embark on a spiritual journey. The lines and colors reflect the link and unity between humans, making every reading a unique experience of self contemplation. This box contains 93 cards. It's a 78 card tarot, 12 advice cards, and then the keywords of the cards, patterns and spreads, and a digital booklet. Those are the backs. It does look like they're reversible. There's a bee and some fingers. Are they reversible? No, those fingers are definitely different, right? Let's look. Yeah, no, they're not, but close. And you get the all of these info cards are front and back, and there's quite a few of them here. So let me just that off. So it says the artist borrowed the symbols of the traditional tarot cards and gave them a modern personal interpretation, making the invisible visible. And with moving bodies breaking free from the shackles of everyday life, lines and colors come naturally to bring life to this tarot. Whereas the former evokes the links and network between all beings, the latter is the symbol of our unity, separate but united in happiness and in trials. Each illustration was thought out to invite you to dream, desire, let go, and enjoy every moment of your life's path. This is what's in the box. This talks about Layla. This is like talking about her practice with tarot and throughout her life. And this bottom part is funny. It says, like her mother would tell her, there's only one rule with the cards: don't read them on a Sunday, they are resting, and even less on a Monday, for they are full of energy and like to trick and lie and trick us. I like that. That's funny, and that's cute. Maybe it's true. This is the booklet. Words here, upright and reversed. For the majors, these are front and back. And then you get the rest of the cards all front and back. And then there are some spreads. Here's advice for reading spreads, and then more spreads. Mask of Souls, revealing my soulmate, remedy for low spirits, memory of your soul, the spread of the dance of souls, cherish one's own soul, and this week's card. This one is called Spread of the Dance of Souls. It says this spread will help you discover what type of soul connection you have with a person. And then the first question is your past connection to that soul. And then the next position is nature of the relationship you carry into this life. So from a past relationship that you might carry into this life, state of your connection, and then possible evolution between the two of you, and then the strength of this connection. Now, I would probably separate these two, the possible connection and then the strength of that connection, into two different cards. But this is a decent spread. It's kind of cool. It's kind of woo, right? I was like, all right, I see y'all. There's lots of spreads. And that's it for the advice cards. And I don't know what the booklet looks like, but this is pretty good information, even if I didn't use the booklet. Hang on. So when I first saw this, the cards just really the line work, the black and white. I love a black and white deck. Um, this one has black and white with a pop of yellow. I like yellow. This was like right up my alley. And then the people just looked like they were dancing, looked like they were free. I That's one of my favorite ways to see illustrations in an oracle deck or even in a tarot deck. So I couldn't tell whether it was a tarot or an oracle when I first saw it, but it looked like an oracle deck to me with a major arcana. And as I went through all of those walkthroughs, I'm pretty sure that I would use this not as a tarot, but as a very expansive oracle deck, which could be used to do tarot readings. You know what I mean? Like the same types of questions I could answer with a tarot, I think I should be able to answer with this deck because it looks like it's going to have a significant amount of keywords that are expansive enough to take me through, cover a lot of ground. You know what I mean? Just like a tarot deck. But the first 22 cards are your major arcana. We started with the Magician, the Juggler, it was called, and we're moving on. Now we've got the Pope here. This would be our Hierophant, the Lovers. Look at this Hierophant. He is asleep with a book on his head. Or does he even have a head? Is the book his head? I don't know what's going on in this picture. The Chariot. Looks like I feel like I'm at a ballet, you know. Justice is at 8. So it did say that the creator studied Marseille, so that makes sense to me. Hermit. Look at this. They're in a jungle. They're on an island. It feels tropical. Wheel of Fortune. Strength. The Hanged Man. It's like we have 2 people here. So we have this person here. And then there's another person here. Interesting. Death. I have a Judgment card that looks like this, and I love it. I like the line work in this a lot. I like the simplicity of it, but it's not simple, is it? It's simple, but also it's rich and detailed as well. So it's like she found the balance between them. And I think like cards like this just have a few lines and a lot of color, and this less color and more lines. So I think it should look okay, even though they're borderless on the table. The Devil. Yes, that is codependency if I've ever seen it, right? Like, or just, I mean, she's just completely dependent on him. Not even codependency, just dependency. House of God, which would be our Tower card. I was trying to see if this was like another arm coming in, but I think that is her arm just covering her forehead. The Star. There's the water. Covered up a little bit by the title bar. The Moon. Ooh. It's windy in this Moon card. It looks like she's wearing a bathing suit, doesn't it? But I don't see, is this meant to be waves and water? Because it's orange, I'm thinking sand dunes, but I'm thinking she's wearing a bathing suit. So, see, because this looks like water, the white, right? So I don't know. Here's the Sun. Yeah, it looks like she cleansed herself in the water. The Judgment. Pretty. This reminds me of Outlander. And let's see if you want to. Let's see if I can get that close up on that. What's going on up there? And the World. Ooh, Celestial. Another one with a person down and a person up. Let's see. Oh, there's 3 people there. I didn't see her until I flipped it. I didn't notice her there. Isn't that interesting? So are they two people dancing separately, or is she carrying him, or what's going on there? Ooh, I might have to look in the guidebook. And here's our Fool. All right, and now we're into the Oracle. So we start with Joy. And, I started thinking, okay, is this the cups, the wands, right? So if that's the cups, would this be the two of cups? No, this would be more like a three of cups. So where's the two of cups? Like where's the ace? It could be the two of cups connection. And then if this was the three of cups, fate, could be the three of wands. I don't know. I just don't know. So here we go. So that's when I said, okay, yeah, we're not talking tarot here. I may be able to, like, in the order that they're showing up in here, it's not going in the order of tarot. But if I went through and like picked out all of the keywords and laid them in suits, I probably would be able to find one keyword for each tarot card. I haven't tried it yet. I don't know if I ever will, but it could work. Trust. Love this trust card. Fulfillment. Change. She's got something over her mouth, over her face, or his face. Sharing. Illusion. Creation. Evolution. That's cool. Chemistry. Twisty. Bug. Patience. That does feel like patience, right? Or just stillness, sitting out there waiting, just sitting on the surfboard waiting for the waves. It does take patience, but it also is very peaceful, I think. Journey. Desire. Flight. This says acceptation. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be acceptance or expectation. So let me just look at the keywords here on the cards. This is number 40. The keywords are alleviation, relief, and discovery, self-discovery. So I would say it's acceptance. It's not acceptation. Acceptation is, as far as I know, it's not a word. If it is, my bad. But I don't think I've ever heard that word before. So I'm going to assume that this is supposed to be acceptance. So liberation, enthusiasm, doubt, fear, union, spirituality, victory, courage, tenacity, protection. That's kind of cool. Break. I need a break. Purpose. What is happening in this image? I can't even tell. Can you? Let me see. What are we looking at? It's almost like she hasn't even been defined yet. Okay, so she's still coming into her purpose, I guess. Shadow. Dream. Labor. Nostalgia. watching, support, company, wound. Like, is she bleeding out in the water? Wrath. Oh, this is a close-up. Like, they're angry. Look at those eyebrows. Harvest. Compassion. Anchorage. Anchorage. Isn't that an interesting word? I think I would just call, I just think I would just say anchor. But anchorage, I think, yeah, I mean, that'll work. Mind. Care. Flight. No, fight. This is fight. Balance. They're not up that high, are they? It doesn't look like they're up that high. They're just practicing. Fall. Attachment. Intuition. Hindrance. It looks like some of these people are in the same place. Like, this chick looks like she could be in the same space as the guy from Balance, right? Games. This could be in the same space as the lady who was on Patience, where she was out in the water waiting on the wave. This is Quest. Secret. Silence. Oh, look at that. That's cool how they did that. There is a difference between a secret and being silent. It looks like detachment. The difference between keeping a secret on your own and, for, whatever reason, usually for a good reason, or being silenced or staying silent. It's just cool to think about. Anyways, keeping moving. Detachment. And the final one is communication. Here are the backs again. So the cards they're a little bit, so they have a coating on them, so that helps, but they are a little thinner than a Los Scarabeo card, but they feel about the same as a Los Scarabeo, like old school tuck box card, but a little bit thinner. They do have a slight semi-gloss on them coating. Let's give them a shuffle. They should shuffle great if they shuffle anything like a Los. Yep. Yes, lovely shuffle. If you have any Los Scarabeo tuck box decks, those not the new one like the Circe Tarot, but just one of the older ones or their regular ones, it shuffles like that. It feels like that in the hands. It's just the shape of it is a little bit different than Los Scarabeo, because Los Scarabeo is a little more narrow. The size of this is regular tarot size, so if you just take a look, this is a normal tarot size card. They are the exact same size. Yeah, same size. So this is a tarot sized tarot terrorical. Is that how you say it? Like terrorical. I like the shuffle. The shuffle's like a little Scarabeo, and those are my favorite. That's my favorite shuffle on a mass market, old school mass market deck. Anyway, because it's their tuck box decks, not their hard box decks, right? Let's see what we get. So we have fall and sharing. Let's look at the keywords. But the QR code doesn't work. So I did try it, but let's look at now I don't know if maybe this is a new deck and maybe they haven't put anything up yet or what, or maybe it's an old deck and they took it down by now, but it does say 2023 on it. Let me see, 31. Okay, so for sharing here, The keyword for upright is coordination, pooling, fusion, and reverse is dedication, abnegation, and friendly fire. That's interesting. That's interesting. And then the 69, friendly fire. 69 would be on the back of here. Okay, so for fall, here, you can see it. Fall is disturbance, loss of control, and deterioration for the upright. And for the reverse is lightness, nonchalant, and slack. I like slack. Some of these keywords are kind of interesting. I don't know if I will use these keywords or not, but I kind of like them. I think it would be cool to use them in like a writing exercise or something. But anyways, that is the tarot for the Dance of Souls. So let me know what you guys think of that one. I think this is cool. I'm looking forward to using it. I don't know if the colors are what I'm really looking for right now, but as we get deeper into summer, this warm goldy orange is probably going to be calling my name. So, uh, so we'll be a little bit happier with it then. Right now, I'm into the pastels. You can see I'm into the soft pastels, like my background right now. But when I'm ready, I'm definitely going to be pulling this one back out for sure. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from me, you can subscribe. I release videos every few days regarding tarot and oracle. And love to have you. Love to have you. Check the description box below for all of the goodies. And until I see you guys next time, stay safe and be blessed. Bye-bye.